Hello friends, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to take you on a little tour of an area of my island called the Laguna Springs Wildlife Preserve. If you are looking for something to take up a lot of space and utilize all that delicious island goodness, then I would suggest maybe building something like this. It's kind of like a cross between a zoo and a wildlife preserve, I guess, because, wildlife preserve is a lot more open than this area is, but we'll use our imaginations. So here is the entrance. Now, I stole this sort of archway idea from Jersey of Jersey Games. I had gone to visit his island after he toured mine, and he had this really great area around his museum that had utilized all these like little arched walkways, and I thought I have to use that somewhere. And so I thought, what a perfect little thing to do right here at the beginning. Unfortunately, you can't place anything under the bridges, so it's a little bare, but simplicity sometimes is the key. So here you come in, look at this beautiful fountain area. Oh look, my trees came in. I love these trees, but they take forever to grow. So this is the entrance. This is where you'd get your tickets or pay a donation. Don't you just love these statues? I want to redo this whole area. I saw someone post in Discord this really lovely faux building that was their tourism and travel building on their island. I believe it was Linda Harris. Shout out to Linda. Awesome, cute little building. And I was like, I need to do that over here. But this is what I built. This was like the first faux building I've ever attempted in Dinkum. And it leaves something to be desired, but it was the first one. Figured I'd leave it in for this tour just so you guys can see how things can progress if you practice. So visitor center, cute little area. This is a great example of something you don't have to just overly decorate, because you keep things natural. An animal preserve is a natural area typically. So you can enter either side, but over here is where you would have your bike rentals if you wanted. Now, I pretended like these were bicycles because that's what I envisioned when I was doing this. I don't know what I'm staring at. Maybe I'm just staring at the clouds. The things that our little characters just look at in this game is so wild. Anyway, you can start over here, and we have very large little areas. I said large little. Yeah, that's going to be a descriptor. Don't feed the crocos. So this is if you haven't guessed, the crocodile area. And I did these raised platforms so that you could kind of get a look at them. I think they're all hiding. Oh, there they are. Way over there. Let's get out our camera and take a look. Oof. If I can manage to do two things at once. Oh, it's blurry. Dadgummit. Yeah, I can't seem to do two things at one time. But there's the crocos. This is their little area. Look at them. They've got a nice little waterfall and a giant pond. I think they're going to have a good life here. What do you think? But yeah, the observation platform was something I did because I was like, it'll make people feel safer if they're up away from the danger, because these guys will come after you. Gotta be careful. And we just go along. This doggo den got overrun by the frillies. So now it's more, I think, a frilly hangout. Their official area is over here, but they've decided that they are going to just conquer the whole section. I had so many doggo den areas in this little spot in the island. I took out quite a few because I wanted to put something else in. I also wanted to include all the biomes in the game and put out fir grass in areas and plant the native trees. Here's the bush devils, and these guys are vicious as well, so do not go in. Sometimes they come up to the fence. And I left this area kind of desert. There were several of the echidnas and some of the other things, and I think they've attacked each other. So it's kill or be killed, I guess, in the Wild Kingdom. We got some little emus out there just plodding along. If you had come this way instead of over the crocodile raised observation area, this is kind of what it looks like. You know, it's surprisingly difficult to keep things natural and feel like they're like totally supposed to be that way, but also have like a plan and a theme to work around. I found that really challenging. It's like, here, let's pretend to be natural, all at the same time kind of forcing it to not be natural. But this is the big doggo den, and there's usually like 50 dogs running around in here. But of course, when I go to record the video, there's like one, but he went in his little house. Aw, how cute. Let's see if we can see him. Let's scope. No, it's blurry. But we'll pretend like this was actually working. That's my only thing about the cameras. You have to be really close to the subjects to really get them in focus. But you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. So there are usually roos jumping all over the place, and they have their area, but they never stay in their area. They either despawn or they hop out. I don't know what's going on, but they either don't like the home I made or they just have other things they've got to do. And of course, you know, you go to any zoo or wildlife park, you've got to have like a picnic area, right? This is probably the only area that's like really heavily like planned and decorated. I thought it was cute. Little picnic spots. I wanted to do something a little different over here with the stepping stones in the water. Didn't come out quite the way I wanted, but it's pretty cute. And it's spring on my island, I'm just now noticing. So yeah, I had this massive build that took like, I think 3 seasons in the game, and I have not been paying attention to the date and the time and all that jazz. So purple trees. I love that. The jacarandas are really pretty. I hope we get some other colorful trees in the game as well. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, you can have a little picnic and enjoy the animals. But you're safe also, away from them all. And here we come to the tropical biome where the murder birds reside. They are super nasty and will come after you. Yeah, oh, you can see across the distance, there's the hotel. If you haven't checked out those videos, they are going to be under the playlist Dinkum Builds. It is the luxury hotel and resort. If you haven't already checked it out, you should. But yeah, this is the tropical biome where all the tropical biome animals live. The scrub turkeys and the emus. No, these aren't emus. These are wary moose. Oh, look, there's a roo. He's not in his place. It's okay. You're going to have to handle it on your own, buddy, if they come after you. Yeah. So this is definitely, it takes up quite a bit of space on the island. And if you need something that's like kind of a space filler, so it's all of this, all the way over here, all the way up, all of this. If you want a nice space filler, this is a great idea. A way to kind of showcase all the animals in the game without having to overly design something. I know for some people that can be really challenging, and they're like, I don't know how to build all that. I just, but I need some stuff on my island. Well, here you go. This is a really great idea. And obviously you can probably do it better than this. I overthought it and redid and did some more and all the things. And after a while I was just like, I just need to leave it alone, because if it's a wildlife preserve, it doesn't have to be all these things. So yeah, this is the wildlife preserve on my island. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Something for you guys to consider for yours. And I thank you guys for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one.